Hello, viewers. I'm SB,
And I'm Amabel.
and welcome back to Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 1, which seems like it may have actually gotten less mangled in development than Vampire 2, from what I'm hearing.
That's fun.
Everything sounds like it's just gone terribly for them. I feel really bad for the people who worked on that game.
Yeah. Hello, man.
Welcome to Kilpatrick 24-hour
Oh,
bail.
I'm not actually
My
hearing
name's
anything.
Arthur Kilpatrick. How can I help you?
Okay,
do you
hold
need-
on.
do-
That's fixable. Hold on.
This is fun for the viewers. Sometimes we need to stream each other the audio in Discord. Last time I had to stream it to her.
Yeah, for
even
some
though
reason,
I'm in her computer.
for some reason, the audio only worked on the remote.
Vigo, why are you?
Okay, there we go. That, I think, should cause you to be able to hear the video game as soon as... Okay, there's some audio now. You hear the radio?
Yeah.
Okay.
You run this place, I assume, Arthur Kilpatrick.
Yep, sure do. I'm a third-generation bondsman. Got a few employees, but I handle most every aspect of the business.
I don't see any employees. Arthur.
I gotta have a few other bondsmen to keep the place open 24 hours, plus a bounty hunter. I pull the graveyard shift because that's when all the crazy shit happens in Santa Monica.
Having the radio on and the plane and the guy, it's
And
not well.
And I believe if you run over there, there will be no way to like interact with the radio or turn it off. This is just how it is, baby.
Santa Monica doesn't sound like a good place to be living.
Well, my business ain't bad, I can tell you that much. Santa Monica's gone downhill. Used to be pretty nice, I guess. We do a higher volume now than we did a few years ago, but we gotta deal with a lot more bail jumpers and crap like that.
I'll tell you why. The reason is because the Chinese are trying to stop the Americans from fighting an ancient space probe.
Do you get many people who jump bail?
Of course, goes with the business. Then you sick the bounty hunter on them.
Hey, sweetie.
Yeah.
I know you're upset about the radio and you're trying to focus on this guy, but are you hearing what's going on in this radio story?
I'm not.
Okay.
Because I it's a little faint, and when he's talking, I can't hear it because I can't pick out and focus on audio.
Okay, all right.
That's a thing I have. Can you describe it for me?
Yeah, that guy was just. That lady was taking a call from a guy who was talking about the Chinese trying to stop the Americans from fighting ancient alien satellites. Yeah, just
Okay.
you know,
Are there aliens in the Vampire the Masquerade setting?
there's every damn thing. One of the elements of an RPG setting that goes on long enough is that it tends to sprawl. You get enough different authors in the door. You get a lot of weird shit around the edges.
Great chicken right there.
Basically, I would be shocked if there weren't aliens, but I don't know that for sure.
Okay, that's gotta be an interesting job.
You betcha. I used to do some bounty hunting back in the day. Takes a good solid set of brass balls. Pardon the expression, Missy, but it takes balls to be a good bounty hunter.
I mean, friggin'
How do you know I
chicken.
don't have?
Chicken. You'll
I am
swear it's the
I am
best
not
you've
playing a
ever had.
ballless
You'll
woman.
love the talking baby
Let me tell you.
And the talking pig. Even the talking car in that show. You know the one I'm talking about.
Is the bounty hunter you have now any good?
Yep, damn good. His name's Carson, and he's great at what he does when he wants to do it. I can't seem to find him now, though. He's pissing me off, to be honest. I need him to go find someone.
That's it. I'm withdrawing all my millions from this bank.
Can't you find another bounty hunter?
Well, I don't feel right cutting Carson loose just yet. We go way back. I knew his father, too. Tell you what, since I'm stuck here, why don't you go look for him? Just real quick. I'll pay you for your time.
So that girl from accounting.
Of course. Where should I look for him?
Great, great. I suppose the first place you should look is his apartment in Santa Monica Suites. Apartment 1, I think it is. Maybe you'll find something there to let you know where he's got himself to. Here's a key card that lets you in.
Transferring cash. Wednesdays at 8:30 in the BMC.
Before I go, could you answer a question?
Sure, honey, what is it?
It's incredible.
Actually, I'm gonna get out of here. See ya.
Your smile or these dinner plates?
It's super fucking weird that his boss has a extra key to his apartment.
Yeah, that's a weird thing.
That's the boombox up on the filing cabinet there. If you want to see if you can turn it off.
Okay. I wanted to ask him about this,
Sure.
but it never came up in the dialogue tree.
Yeah, I didn't see a place to do it.
And that's why I came in here. Now I feel like I wasted my time.
Well, you might be able to if you like re-engage him from the beginning, maybe. Do you want to see if you can turn off the boombox? Would be good information for the future.
Where you said it was. There it is.
The big ass boombox. Okay.
Okay.
Well, now we know.
What's shaking?
I'm still on the hunt for Carson.
Great. Now, he ain't at home, I know, and he ain't left town. So check wherever there's booze and women. That's probably your best bet. He's a bit of a heavy-set guy, kind of long hair.
Will do.
All right, come back when you got some info. Thanks in advance.
I'll let you know as soon as I find out something. So I guess I'll just.
Okay, so you did not have any interest in trying to ask.
What's shaking?
I have a few questions for you.
Yeah. Why would you not press the only option that might be the thing?
I mean, these are the questions the last time. Santa Monica is really going downhill, isn't
Hell
it?
yeah. I ain't complaining. I'm in a good position to watch it all just slide right down the tubes. You know what I mean?
I hear you. I wanted to ask a question.
Sure, honey. What is it?
I want to know about a few places in town.
What place you want to know about?
Well, you know about the asylum.
Oh, you mean that club? We get drunk and disorderlies and drug bust out of there sometimes. Some fights. The owners run it pretty tight, though.
I see. I wanted to ask you about another place.
What place you want to know about?
Do you know anything about the Gallery Noir?
Ah, yeah, I know the place. Funny thing is, that spot used to hold a stinky old pet store. Now it's some hoity-toity art gallery with wine and cheese and whatnot.
Yes, very ironic. Now I wanted to ask you about someplace else.
What place you want to know about?
It is very difficult to navigate conversations in this game without being a condescending dick.
Yeah. Never mind. I must be going now.
All right.
So I'm wondering if
maybe you won't be able to ask him about it. Maybe you'll have to pursue it some other way. Maybe you won't be able to ask him about it until you deal with the Carson situation.
Yeah.
But it does seem very odd that the most obvious thing to do is not an option.
But I know the thing you wanted me to do. You said, let's make sure next time we go to where are my quests?
The Ocean House
Hotel. So I can get through the sewers. So I have a sewer key. So where are those sewers?
We are living in the last days of the last age of mankind. Repent your wickedness and atone in these your last hours.
Chill.
Takes us closer to the time of judgment. Time of judgment gets closer.
Yeah, unfortunately, a sewer entrance could be pretty much anywhere, right?
Well, that's the beach access. Yeah, a map would be helpful, I suppose, but that's just a tunnel. This is an alleyway.
Are all the doorways in this game like really big?
They are all really big. Aha.
Look at the size of that manhole cover.
All right.
Okay, look, that might be a map. Ooh, you're just waist deep in that shit, huh? Okay.
Okay.
So, A is Two Ocean House Hotel.
Okay, where is A? Oh, there it is. Okay.
Interestingly,
And I'm there.
the meaning of the letter landmarks is that they're just access points, but they're not like you would think they would have their own legend, right?
Yeah. So I just want to go straight ahead down and then make a left.
Yeah.
Hotel. All right.
So there's an access point inside the parking garage. There's an access point. It looks like G is actually inside the Santa Monica Suites building.
Okay. Oh, continue. Sorry.
And B is just outside bail bonds.
Huh. Well, I didn't see it, but I mean it wasn't there.
So the sewers really give you a lot of ability to move around. Can you access that that box there?
Does not seem to be the case.
Okay. In real life, it would probably be like a utility junction.
Oh, it's access points. Is that G?
Yeah, that says G. You asking me what letters look like?
Yeah, I am. Right, so I was going, okay, so it's this way, and then...
Yeah. You gonna put away your knife before you climb the ladder?
Why am I not climbing the ladder?
I don't know. Are you trying to climb the ladder?
Yeah, I'm pushing the up and
Try.
nothing's happening.
Well, I suppose that explains it, in a manner of speaking. Yeah, sneak up on the ladder. That'll do it. Okay, so we're getting defeated by a boss that neither one of us is prepared for.
Yeah, hang on, let me go to the control.
Yeah, see if there's a special climb button maybe in the... And I'm going to quickly Google this on my phone. So what do you got?
I do not see. I have move forward, move back, turn left, turn right. There's swim up. Do I have to swim up the ladder?
This person on GameFAQs is saying that they found that they had to be in the crouched position to climb most ladders.
All right.
I mean, see if it helps.
Yep.
Okay. I mean, if you think about it, it makes sense because if you're vertically all the way stretched out, how are you going to pull yourself up the... Listen, the important thing is there was a workaround, okay?
Yeah.
I'm going to encourage you to remember that you have a quick save button.
Okay. Yeah, I should have said before I tried climbing the ladder. That's on me.
Yeah. What if we'd lost the ladder boss? So you actually like being in the third person view, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Seems very strange to me.
It's hugely less disorienting.
There's another key on that. Boy, you don't want it. Oh, she won't grab it?
No, she won't grab it.
Huh.
Computer won't turn on. Chair. Way on.
Try to push the chair through the side of the container.
I just picked it up.
In this view, real quick, just look at that key. Okay, I just want to be absolutely sure, because I would hate to leave a key behind.
Oh, cool, a wheelbarrow.
Oh, cool, a theremin.
Yeah, they're playing creepy music, which, you know, horror game, I guess so. But I mean, this is kind of a horror game, right? Generally, I mean, you're being a vampire.
Yeah, you're running into all kinds of vampires and the scariest monsters of the modern age: vampires, bail bondsmen, capitalists. The dead silence of it being Amabel's turn to talk.
I was waiting for your joke to fit. Ah! Waiting for your joke to finish.
Okay.
Waiting for the funny part.
You thought it
didn't happen.
You thought there was a long pause was gonna be part of it. That's my fault. My comedy styles. All right, so
okay. Oh, I don't like.
Welcome to the Ocean House.
No.
Oh. It's trying to bait any of the other furniture that wants to come at you.
Yeah. All right. Well, I don't like. Here's the thing that happened recently is that you and I have played through Outer Wilds.
Yes.
Which is, turns out that game's real good.
Yeah,
hugely an amazing game. But we played the
hot
expansion.
take. I'm sure you're going to hear lots of arguments in the comments.
Yeah. But we played the expansion, which has some, would you call them light horror elements?
I would, yeah, literally light horror elements, yeah.
God damn it, I tried to juke it. And I was so scared and agitated that, like, you had to play through those sequences, those sneaking chasing sequences. So I could not handle it. I was so scared.
Yeah.
So I'm saying that this does not bode well. All the spooky jumpy thing. Oh, I don't like that. Ah!
He wants to kill you.
Okay, so
so
the two pieces of good news here is that we are here together, and also you're a goddamned vampire. This is like, what if Superman went into a haunted house?
Well, I mean, he'd be in a lot of trouble because famously Superman's powers are vulnerable to the supernatural. It's like his one weakness besides kryptonite. But you never see a movie. You never have him fight a ghost in movies. But ghosts used to show up all the time. Ghosts and magic, because He can't with that shit.
See, that would be really interesting. Actually, I would love to see a James Gunn, David Cornsweet Superman movie that takes place in like in a haunted environment.
I also can't tell what direction sounds are coming from. So
Yeah.
this
So
also...
to be clear, there is.
Ah!
To be clear, there is positional audio and it is working. Amabel just has difficulty telling the tech. The tech is right. This is a meat problem.
Ah! Right, shift is slow in this game, right?
Yes, you are. You are by default at maximum run. Can you not break the like the boards off of these things?
Ah. I don't know.
You are like a super vampire, so.
Not seem to be able to.
Okay. All right. Well, we could try going upstairs, right? There's the big staircases.
Yeah. I mean, these are really cheap scripted events, but they're scaring the heck out of me. It's like they. Well, that doesn't look like that's working.
In an emergency, do not use the elevator. Would be my advice.
Ah! Oh, okay. Okay. Ah.
And I think a haunting counts as a kind of emergency. Sweetie.
Yeah.
So y'all are missing one avenue of feedback here. I can see her face. Do you need to pause the game for a moment and talk to me?
No. I mean, I might need to pause the game at a certain point because I will need to go to the bathroom. Okay. I think the potatoes, baked potatoes with butter, maybe a little unwise for me to make for dinner right before.
It's like the most neutral food that you can imagine.
I mean, I guess I follow her, then I get another jump scare. Hang on, I don't like auto-saving in a haunted hotel, let me tell you that. Yeah, okay. Okay. Alright. Is it open now? Okay, I need to, lockpick?
I mean, what are you picking?
Oh, there's no... Okay. The door's just shut. Wait, there's a...
How you doing, sweetie?
Not great. Oh, that's not fun.
Hey, what the hell? Nobody enjoys that.
Hotel hell. Child severed head found in hotel laundry room. For the people, watching this as second monitor content, that's cannot save while using the newspaper. Okay.
Yeah, you're not allowed to save while the words severed head are on the screen. That is such a loud door. Holy hell.
I don't like it opening and closing by itself.
Sweetie, it's a door.
This is the way I came, right? Oh.
Well, I mean, you ran up here, and this is a 4-way. You only went.
Yeah, I followed the. Okay. Oh, I don't like that. The spread. Oh no, here's the. Okay, let's get this over with.
Quick save, sure.
Okay, nothing's in here. All right. Ah! Okay, I guess I take the key. Ah!
Okay, this is
Freddy.
probably better. You can tell because the light's red.
Yeah, which is the video game and movie signal for is a boiler room.
Well, famously, ghosts can't withstand red light, so
I don't think that's true.
that's why emergency lighting always flashes red. That's why they got red lights in like war rooms and stuff. Oh.
Wait, what thing do I do? Is it auspex? Is that the thing where I see through it?
Yeah. Why, that man has no aura at all? Oh, no. No, he has an aura. What does white mean? White probably means ghost.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. Okay.
I'm not an expert aura reader. Oh, Jesus. Okay. How you doing there, sweetie?
I'm not doing well. I hate this. It very much.
I mean, you know what's in this room.
All right. Okay.
This is where you fell through the floors. Or through the stairs, rather.
Oh, I need to hit the elevator, probably. Ah!
Well, at least the elevator sounds happy to see you. Block.
Which one's the block button again?
That's a great question. I remember there being a melee block button. Was it... Is it hold toggle attack mode, maybe? So tab? So what happens if you hit tab?
You know what? It should be here.
It should be there. We were told, though, as well.
Yeah, that was...
Put your knife away.
That's not it. That's the
Nope, that's certainly not it.
tab's not it either.
Who needs to know how to block? Famously, ghosts use a lot of unblockables anyway. It's alright. I mean, your health is constantly regenerating. You're a vampire. You're tough stuff.
Oh, another body. Please say second child was chopped up like firewood.
You're doing good.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. So, like, Freddy Krueger, famous
Sure.
child murder guy, famous
Yeah.
boiler room child murder guy,
Mhm.
but, like, it never really lingers on the dismembered bodies of children because that makes it not fun. Right?
Sure. Okay.
And just, like,
And the Nightmare on Elm Street movies have other things to focus on, like Invisible Kung Fu and Super Freddy.
Okay, now hang on. The first 3 Nightmare movies, well, 1 and 3 and kind of 2, are pretty good.
2 is the one where the Invisible Kung Fu happens. All right. No,
Are you sure that's 2?
I think so. Isn't it?
I think that's 4. I think
maybe
4. I
it's-
think 4 is both Super Freddy and Invisible Kung Fu.
It's
I
been
could
a
be
minute.
wrong.
It's been a minute. I mean, there's some pretty whack shit in 3 as well. 3 is alternately my favorite and my least favorite, depending on the day I watch it. 'Cause
Yeah,
there's some
3 is
shit.
definitely my favorite.
There's some shit toward the end of that movie that could really ruin it for you if you're in the wrong mood.
Yeah, I know what you mean, but I'm just saying. So, like, the child murder thing is not given this much focus, and it can be kind of edgelord shit, and I
So what
don't-
you're saying is you're not scared of any of it because you're too big
it's
and
not
bad.
that I'm not, like, I am a little scared, but I'm also, like, kind of squicked out and a little mad.
Okay, well, you use that anger.
Okay, yeah, sure. Let's do this. F9. Well, that lamp's gonna try to attack me.
Okay, yep, standard.
All right, yeah, that's
That kid's got a
Standard.
future in webcomics.
maybe Alt is the block button.
If you're pressing
control.
block, I think like it should be putting your hands like up in front of you in a way that's like pretty
Yeah.
noticeable. But I just don't. You know what? I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look it up on the internet. While
Yeah, I would
you-
appreciate
while
that.
you continue to play this excellent video game that you're enjoying. The internet hasn't failed us yet.
Oh. Ah. Get out. Okay, yeah, I'll do that. That's not a way. All right, let's go back. in the
You
room.
see that carpet magically appear? So yeah, this says holding tab is how you block. Yeah, look at that.
I'm out. Okay. Well, it wasn't doing that before. That's fun.
I think the ghost is trying to communicate with you.
Yeah.
So the source engine, right? Like every object's a physics object.
Right.
capable of incredible things we've never seen before in video games. Like throwing each of the lamps in a scene at you one by one.
Okay, well, let's go over to this side then, I guess, because I don't see what to do. Don't like that either.
I mean, that seems to just be the normal function of a grandfather clock.
Yeah.
Which I'm not saying you're not allowed to dislike it. It's just
my grandmother had a grandfather clock, ironically, and
yes, very ironic.
it was the tick-tock sound was pretty creepy.
Do you think there's something inherently creepy about the TikTok sound, or is it like associated with something for you, or?
I think because of the I don't even know what hit me that time.
Yeah, me neither.
I think because of the loudness of it and like just hearing it. Oh, this doesn't feel great.
Wow, difficulty 10. You're not going to blood buff your way through that one.
Okay, well...
So there's a key somewhere?
Yeah. The game's been pretty good about showing me a place to go in its, like, sequence of spooks and scares.
Yeah. Well, last time we needed a key, it was... where?
In a murder scene. Where the murder... Hang on. Well, this is somewhere in a room with a carpet.
Yeah, looks like.
Which I don't...
Go to the room with the kid stuff on the floor. Can you examine, is any of that other kid stuff interactable?
No, just the...
Get low, make sure. Okay. I guess that's really not quite the rug they're showing in that photograph anyway. Can you check the dresser?
I did not see any prompt in the dresser or the nightstand.
Yeah, the suggestion is that it would be where you would expect to find that severed arm, right? For parallelism's sake.
Which I expect to be the room with the creepy... Nothing really creepy happened in that other room. But I don't see the... Ah.
Okay.
Nope. Nope.
No first person, not even for a minute.
That also I don't care for grandfather clocks. Ah, there's a ghost lady. Okay, she's gone, and now she's in here.
I mean, she was pointing to the door here, so.
Okay. Nothing else here. Okay.
Hey, everybody in there, shut up. Okay, nothing spooky about the bar in a weird old hotel. I can't imagine anyone trying to create horror elements from something like that.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting a lot of Shining references in particular. You know, obviously.
Yeah, okay, just call him the dumbwaiter.
I'm not gonna. Oh. I mean, maybe. I don't know. No, I guess so. Oh, cheese and rice. Can I save while using what?
I don't know. I feel like you've saved while you were in the room here a couple of times. You probably don't need to. There you go.
Oh.
We sort of wiggled you in there eventually.
This is okay. Oh, it's still moving, I guess.
I think it was concealing a loading screen. Are you staying low so that if stuff comes flying at you, you'll be able to take cover?
I'm staying low because I'm scared and it's spooky.
Yeah, okay. Alright, fair enough.
Everyone in the thing, tell me how brave I'm being, please. Everyone in the comments, tell me I'm being brave.
Well, hold on. Do you want them to
let's...
tell you that you're being brave, or do you want them to tell you how brave you're being?
I don't know.
I'm just saying. Instructions unclear. Huh. So we don't have the key for that. There's not too many places it could be, it would seem.
It's not in the microwave. Oh. Hang on.
Alright, time to stop and read a diary.
Discovered a journal in the ocean house. According to its contents, a jealous husband murdered his wife and son because of a locket. The murderous ghost of the husband means to keep her trapped here forever with him, and she seems to be trying to help you find a way to free her.
Oh, so you're just not gonna... Did you just Cliff's Notes that diary?
I mean, it told me my quest log was updated.
Yeah, well, you're just not gonna read the diary? Amabel.
Okay, hang on. One thing at a time. All right. Actually, you know what's going to happen? You're going to read this diary.
I'm not.
God damn it. This is the charred remains of what looks like a diary. My problem is that you are good at this and I am not, and this will not be very dramatic. May 30th, 1958. Just arrived here at the Ocean House. We have a week-long holiday here in Santa Monica, and Ed has booked us a room for the hotel's grand opening. It's a wonderful place, almost magical. The children have been swimming all afternoon. May 31st. The first 2 days have been almost perfect, except that Ed can't seem to stop asking about the locket I received from my mother. He seems to think it was sent to me by some other admirer. Ed can be sweet, but sometimes his jealousy can get the better of him. Hopefully he'll feel better tomorrow. June 1st. Sun is out today, not a cloud in the sky. Ed seems a little on edge, keeps guessing as to who my new boyfriend is. Silly Ed. June 3rd. There was a picnic for the hotel guests this morning, quite a grand affair. Ed is in a dark mood. I don't know what I can do to reassure him that he is my one and only love. The only time he seems to brighten up was when he was speaking to the groundskeeper. Boys and their tools. June 4th. We only have 2 days left, and thank God we're finally going home. Ed won't speak to me or the children. And I found him more than once in the bathroom, holding the locket and staring at it. I'm afraid he suffered some sort of breakdown. I've told him we can go home, but he just shakes his head. He won't look at me. I just want to go home. June 5th. Ed left early this morning, and I haven't seen him since. If I haven't seen him in another hour, I'm going to call the hotel manager. Against my better wishes, Ed Jr. went to look for him downstairs in the basement. I'm going to send Tiffany down to fetch him if... Wait. Someone is knocking at the door. Oh my God, Ed covered in blood, coming to kill me. Locked myself in the bathroom. He's gone crazy. He keeps shouting we'll be together forever and he'll never let me go. Someone, please help. So that's... Well, I don't like that. Can't move while I'm blocking.
That is true. That is true. You cannot move while you're blocking. So, Amabel, what did you think of that diary?
It was sad and it was sad. I didn't. It made me sad.
Yeah, I hear you. It does commit one of the sort of cardinal sins of those sorts of things for me, which is like he came to the door covered in blood with an axe, and she grabbed her diary and ran to the bathroom with it and started frantically writing "Someone help me" in the diary.
I mean, honestly, the thing where if the last entry had been she sent Tiffany down, like that would have been a lot more effective. Like the writing in this game generally is not very good, I'm afraid. And something like that is almost good. Like it's good in parts, and then I'm trying.
Well, that's just good advice. All right, remember to be crouched while trying to climb this ladder. Okay, normal, good, normal stuff. Okay, now just jump across to the little ledge.
I can do that?
I mean, you better be able to. I don't know what other plan you have here. No, don't do that. Okay.
I wasn't trying to do that.
Your mouse sensitivity makes me so nervous.
Okay.
Yeah, so just don't step away from the wall. Step and into and toward the wall. There we go. Easy.
I don't remember what room number it was. If I know at all.
Well, that's what you get for going this way.
Oh, that's a closet. Okay. What? What hit me?
I mean, whatever was all over the floor.
Hang on. I'm not getting any subtitles, so I'm not sure what's being said here.
Yeah, I don't think you need to be. The fact that you're not getting any subtitles suggests that it's just spooky noise. You just checking for the PT, baby, or?
No, I'm just. I want to finish this mission as quickly as possible and go away from here, from this place, which I do not care for. This is a big room. This is a really big hotel room. This is like the size of the room I had my birthday party in. That's how big this is. I don't... Am I supposed to be...
Yeah, hey, that's pretty good.
It's pretty janky.
What do you mean it's pretty janky? You did that very smoothly.
I don't...
Okay. I mean, if this place is going to catch fire, that is an actual concern for you. Vampires are vampires and everything, but like a fire...
Oh, that was a lot of my health.
Yeah, your strategy of stopping every 2 feet is, I think, really getting you a lot, causing you to take a lot of extra damage. You're just gonna crouch here and regen?
Yeah.
Okay. I suppose that's the way to go. Is there a reason that, like, is there something going on with the controls that prevents you from just running?
No, it's more me not judging this. I was trying not to hit by the things, and I was judging it badly. It's just a 3D space thing, not a...
Boy, you could be here for a minute.
Yeah, I know. Now, if I took more blood, it wouldn't regenerate health, would it?
No. If you fed on, well, you know what? If you feed on someone, it regenerates faster. I don't think. I mean, you know what? Maybe hitting the blood bag would cause you to regenerate some immediately. You can certainly try it. Yeah, I think that did work.
All right, so let's Can I please just talk to the ghost and not have to fight a ghost? Is what I would.
You're looking to solve this with a couple of persuasion checks.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Okay, that seems like the thing we're here for, right? Something that belonged to the ghost.
You retrieve the pendant from the ocean house to bring to Teresa's payment to convince her to call off her feud with Tongue. Okay. Okay. So that sounds like that's the mission. Like,
Yeah,
she had done the thing.
Teresa asked you for an item that belonged to the ghost to prove that the haunt is real.
All right. How do I get out of here?
That's a great question.
Well, actually, no, I didn't want to do that, did I? No. Okay, so that's not going to get me down. Oh, okay. Okay. All right.
Well, in that case, there's the front door.
Yeah,
there's a newspaper on that table. Did you read that newspaper? Nope. Right there on the table. Right there on the table.
This table. I don't know. Maybe. Grand opening. Okay. I didn't know if the stairs shaking was a spooky thing or just the fact that my girl doesn't know how to go downstairs.
Yeah, I think it's less jittery in first person. But yeah, I think that's just the engine. That's just things doing how they do.
All right. Well, I'm never coming back here again. So if the game requires me to come back here again, that's not happening. To be clear.
Yeah. Later, this is where you set up your coffee shop.
Oh no. Access point A, right? That's the.
Okay, Amabel, I'm gonna ask you to. Let's go to the map. Let's go to the map.
It's over here, isn't it? Yeah.
Well, that's certainly a map. All right, now, just chill out here for a sec. Yeah, chill out here for a sec. Pause the game. Yeah, it's certainly not the map I meant when I said the map, but it's. The point is.
Don't have.
The point is, we're looking for a stopping point here.
Yeah.
Talk to me. Talk about the.
Oh, it was too spooky. I did not.
We're about at the hour. You have cleared what is probably the most famous sequence. I'm gonna just pull up the end credit scroll here. That's probably the most famous sequence in the game.
I mean, I would say as far as like the horror level people remember, this is our 4th episode. I think this is probably was better than the Asylum from Thief 2
Whichever
or
thief,
3.
whichever thief game that was.
Yeah,
3, right?
yeah. Which, for one thing, this did not overstay its welcome. You know, it was a nice little hour-ish spooky, jumpy thing, and it mostly guided me through pretty. As far as like set piece design, which is unusual, I think, to see in the ImSim space. If we can call this an kind of a partially an ImSim.
I think it's certainly like doing things in that direction.
I certainly think of the ImSim as a systems first rather than.
I guess to a certain extent, this is the thing you're here to judge, right? Is whether you think this game is one.
I appreciate I didn't have to fight the ghost. I think the moment you actually bring combat into fighting the monsters,
the moment
diminish
the moment the thing has to have statistics, it becomes an element of the game rather than a ghost.
Yeah.
There's like there's an old saw about tabletop RPG design, which is that you should not stat your villains if you want them to be like supernatural or untouchable, because the moment you put numbers to them, they're killable.
Right. And which is not to say that I want to play a horror game where I can't meaningfully attack anything like for the whole game. I know there are games that are like that, and
that is a whole subgenre of horror. Probably the most popular subgenre of horror for I don't know, for a few years there. I think survival horror has taken back over lately.
Well, but you saw how I reacted playing this.
Mm-hmm.
So just imagine how I would do playing a whole game that was like, no, thank you. Do you remember? This is the spooky part people remember. Is there a lot of stuff I'm going to be jumping at throughout this game, or is that kind of it?
I mean, like horror elements are, I think, an element of horror. There's just like a necessary part of the setting. You know, there's a lot of spooky creatures of the night and whatever, and you are the thing that goes bump in some of the nights, but you're pretty low on the power scale, all things considered. I believe I can remember at least a few other areas where, there's gonna be some stuff that's probably pretty scary.
Okay. Good to know.
So like I want you to think about like this is the first experience that people who played this game on release, this is the first or second experience they're having with the source engine, right? Depending on whether or not they quickly ran through Half-Life 2.
Yeah.
The physics engine stuff and the degree to which like all of the world is pretty much live, was still quite new, and I think like it's very easy to lose the technical impressiveness, for the time relative technical impressiveness of the thing.
Yeah.
That you just experienced, where every part of that scene was potentially alive and
yeah, I can see what you mean there. And it's now I haven't played Half-Life 2. I played this very beginning of Half-Life 2, and you've shown me the game. And I'll say a lot of the physics stuff there seem more impressive. It's designed more around having these physics toys.
Yeah.
And here it's just more incidental in some ways.
Well, yeah, here it's a means to the end. Half-Life 2 was definitely like designed as a showcase for the capabilities of the engine, right?
Yeah. Well,
do you feel like you're in a big hurry here? I got a couple more questions. Do you feel like this is Do you feel like the amount of horror that you experienced was reduced somewhat by your insistence on playing it in third-person mode?
No, not at all.
No, you don't think that would have been more effective if you had been in first person?
No, I don't think so. I think I would have been more disoriented and confused.
Yes,
And that would have frustrated me more.
For me,
I don't know if it would have scared me more.
For me, there's no contest. Like, obviously, it's 100 times more effective in first person. I think it's interesting that that's not the case for you.
Well, I think one thing too is in first person games, I don't really have a strong sense of my body the way I do in a third person game, of the digital body of the the form. I feel a lot more like a disconnected camera, and so being in third person emphasizes the body and the jankiness of my movement in such ways that I feel a bit more vulnerable. And also, it maps more cleanly onto, like, as far as experiencing horror, experiencing fear. Certainly, I've read some horror stuff. Certainly, I've had some scary situations I've been in. Nothing with a ghost or whatnot, you know. But primarily it has been through like horror films, right? And a horror film is not in first person. Or actually, when horror films are in first person, usually we're talking like films from the point of view of the villain. You know, like the opening sequence of Halloween or Peeping Tom or something like that. So, for me, I associate horror more with seeing the person being menaced and seeing them placed within the environment. So, in a way, my brain is wired to respond to that as horror more than it would be in first person, I think. First person, I just would get frustrated.
That's interesting. That's a real you love to watch movies from before colorization kind of thing. Like,
both movies I mentioned were in color. What are you? Don't.
Well, I'm saying, like, that's a real like older movies, Alfred Hitchcock kind of thing. There definitely are, several movies I can think of that are more modern horror movies that have sequences that are in first person from the point of view of the victims because they're found footage recorded on a camcorder, recorded on a cell phone.
True, yeah.
Or like, I can't remember the name of it now, but there's a movie that came out a couple years ago that is like a guy live streaming him going to a haunted house. Right, and so it's like he's wearing a GoPro, and all the footage of the movie is ostensibly from his GoPro.
Right. Okay. I mean, there are.
Cloverfield is effectively a horror movie that takes place in the first person of the victim, or of a victim.
Right. But I would say the horror films that I primarily like. I understand what you're saying, but we've also watched a lot of horror films, you and I, that aren't that. A lot of them tend to be about, though, like framing and seeing. Like, think about something like Lake Mungo.
Sure.
Is very much about, seeing the bodies within the frame, seeing the people within the frame, and looking, and the lens through which it's viewed. So for me, third person feels scarier. But it might just be because first person for me does not feel immersive the way it does for most people.
Okay.
And because of that, not that third person is super immersive, but it does kind of emphasize the body, the smallness of the body, the peril that person is in a way that makes it a little more effective for me. Did you have any other questions?
Not a question so much as just like a little. I wanted to share my memory of the Ocean House Hotel.
Oh, yes,
when
please
I
do.
when I did it back in the way back when.
Mm-hmm.
The part of it that I remember most clearly is the dryer. You find that newspaper about the child's head being found in the dryer, and then they route you into the laundry room, and you can hear that dryer going. And when you push to the other side of the room, it stops, and the dryer door clicks open. And I remember sitting there. I was playing the game. It was like 3 a.m. I was alone in the dark, you know. And I remember sitting there looking at that dryer for a really long time, just like absolutely filled with dread, because I know that the next thing I need is in there, but I'm like, how upsetting, like, are they going to show me a child's head?
Yeah.
What level of torment are they going to put me through on the way to putting this key in my hand? And I honestly, I don't know that I was thinking it through all that much, but I had a real dread that I was going to see something that was going to like legitimately horrifying. And of course you don't. You open it and there's nothing in there but the key. But like it really did put me in that space where I was like, I could almost imagine having to like move that aside to get to the whatever, like with my own hand. And this was a tremendously effective horror experience on me when I was, 19 years old. And and part of it I do think has to do with the fact that I had never seen a thing like that in a video game before. Which is it is probably a little bit less novel for people who are coming to it from more modern games.
But props to them for not, because I was worried what might be in there, and props to them for, because I think that would have been pretty tasteless as well, frankly.
Yeah, and you've used the word edgelord a bunch of times already, but it is it is nice to see that there's some level of restraint.
Yeah.
All right, well, we've cleared the Ocean House Hotel. That is going to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. When you come back next time, it's back to the city, back to Therese, back to the kind of monsters that we're a little bit more familiar with, and probably honestly less safe around. For that. So come back for all of that stuff, and we'll see you then.